Here's Azania. Here's Dedmon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Pistons leading. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Payton against Jennings. Payton kicks to Oladipo. He dishes it to Vucevic. Harris a screen on Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo. The shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark. No doubt about it.
Now here's Drummond. Johnson the screen. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harris. Jackson missing again. The Magic trail by 4. And it's Harris off the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Jennings kicks to Jackson. The Pistons rebound, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
It's been a solid outing for Drummond. He has 8 points, and in addition to that, he's been a rebounding machine.
Clark, he has been clearing space in that paint, just really out-muscling and out-maneuvering everyone.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. Antonio Spurs going up against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack-a-Shaq was created. I was getting beat up.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans. Right here on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They don't have a lot of great things going on right now, losing their first 6 to start the season.
And I think for New Orleans, they've gotten off to the kind of start.
Mayor Ashik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Freak comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Gordon subbed in for Tyreek Evans. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Bullard. West comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. On the floor for San Antonio, the timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Boris Diaw is out there with West. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And the Pelicans making a change here. Cole's checked in. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Picked by West. And Mills kicks it to West. Nobody near Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Cole dishes to Ashik. Pass to Gordon. Here's George. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. Mills has got his first points of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Screen by Ashik. Cole the pass to Ashik. Outside for George. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron. Spurs leading by 4. Leonard kicks to Mills. And it's blocked by Gordon. And they'll keep possession. Here's Diaw. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, will see how they do.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And George, here we go. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Feeds to Ashik. Cole dishes to George. West with the steal. Ginobili up top, looking for his first basket still in this one. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Spurs lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the The San Antonio Spurs have really popularized that unselfish offensive style of play. Manu Ginobili talked about their Spurs approach.
Attack and find the open teammate.
There's a lot to be said for knowing, Greg, who you are and what you're. The platoon swap here for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 4. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Asik inside. Norris Cole is out there at Gordon, and it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Spurs shooting about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. And Diaw kicks to Leonard, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Leonard hits them both. And the Pelicans with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
5 to shoot, and the basket by Diaw.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Screen by Asik. Cole, the pass to George. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Asik's got his first basket of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
West outside. He feeds it to Mills. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he jams it with authority.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Spurs leading by 6. Ginobili kicks it to West. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistics. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent offense. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Pick by West. Ginobili with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. He got right to the cup using that screen. 8 points for Leonard.
And, boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
George against Leonard, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for New Orleans.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Mills. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's West. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Back to Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
What a terrific shot. Those Hail Mary buckets always take your breath away.
And we finished one half of basketball. Spurs out in front, up 10. And now